Well, hello, and how are y'all doing? I am amazing. So, today we're going to be talking about cleaning. Now, I talked about cleaning in another video, but for the sake of the video, we're going to be doing a part two. In this video, we're going to be going over blessings and cleaning, right? Now, I know there's some people that think that you can have like a big ass mess in the house, and if you bless the house, then it's fine. Now, that sounds good in theory, as far as like protecting it from demons, right? But that sounds good in theory, but no, right? And I'm gonna go over why. But the main energies we're gonna be talking about is energy of the environment and energy of the non-living. Now, what you need to understand with energy of the non-living is that it's stuff, it's things, it's items, and items typically tend to hold energy, right, of other stuff. And they also have like, so when you have a pen, right, or something, anything, they have like an energy around it, like an aura, if you will. So if you take the pen and you put it in another pile of other pens, and let's say we'll use pens for instance. This is a pencil, but let's say you take the pen for instance and you throw it in a pile. The energy of a pile of pens is going to be very different than the energy of pens that are situated correctly, right? And people are like, oh, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So if we take this on a larger scale, let's say we're cooking in the kitchen, right? And there's just dishes all over the place. What those dirty dishes, and yeah, just we'll say dirty dishes. We'll say there's dirty dishes all over the place. There's the counter's messy, the microwave's messy, there's some food on the counter. This whole, there's a whole mess, right? And it's going to give off the actual energy of chaos and disorder, right? And it sounds a bit extreme to say it like that, but it does. Now, how does that affect the energy of the environment? Well, it affects the energy of the environment because it creates a sort of anxious energy. Some people get affected a little differently. A lot of people get very anxious and they don't want to be there. And some people get anxious to the point to where they feel like they need to clean it like immediately, right? Now, you also need to understand that on a smaller scale, you can get a little anxious. You might just be like, oh, I got to clean it like right now. Right? On a larger scale, you can get very lethargic and it can kind of make you tired and it can make you not want to do anything. Now, what you also need to understand is that, let's say it's really, really bad, right? The house is really, really fucking dirty. Like, there's just like stuff all over the damn place. And there's like fucking shit on the wall, like literal shit on the wall. There's like piles of dirt in the guest room. And there's like piles of clothes all over the place, right? And then you have like toys all over the place. Now, I'm starting to feel like I'm seeing like, spirit insects. I'll go over that in another video. Spirit insects, right? Or I'm seeing like little things running around here and there, and I'm starting to smell smells that aren't quite here. Those are the telltale signs of demons from the Great Swamp. Now, I could bless the house, right? I could bless the house, and it would get rid of, it would put the energy in a very particular spot. It'll put it in a certain, degree of on the scale, but it's not going to actually change the underlying problem, which is the mess, right? So if I don't clean the actual mess, it's not going to get rid of the actual energy of chaos and disorder within the house that causes the demons to come in the house. The only thing it's going to do is be a blanket over the actual energy, and it kind of encapsulates some of the demons in the house and like seals them in the house. It's kind of weird depending on how you do it, but a lot of people don't do it that strong, so it doesn't really. Here's the thing: some people don't do the blessings that strong when they have this type of situation. So what they run into is the actual energy of the chaos and the mess eating up the blessing and then going back to stage one. It's a whole big ass thing. So what you want to do is just to make sure that everything is organized and clean and, in its spot. It doesn't have to be, the cleanest of the clean and the most organized thing ever, but it does have to be organized and it does have to be clean because you don't want it to be too bad. We don't want that, right? But if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I shall get back with y'all, and y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out, Girl Scout.